Hello, my name is Ethan Wang, and I am an 8th grader at UNAMI Middle School. The question that I wanted to answer for my experiment was, how will color affect the energy absorbed by an object? For my project, I was working with radiant energy, the energy of electromagnetic waves that includes visible light and infrared energy. In the research that I conducted, I found that from the white light that I would be using for my experiment, darker and duller colors should absorb more energy, but it would be tough to determine which of the three primary colors would absorb the most. Afterward, I would use an equation to determine the power output of each square. For my experiment, I used scissors, red, blue, yellow, black, and white construction paper, an infrared thermometer to record temperature, and paper. I used 4-inch by 4-inch squares of construction paper and measured their temperatures after 5 minutes. Then I plugged the temperatures into an equation to get the power output. The independent variable for my project was the color of the paper, and the dependent variable was the temperature of my paper. My control group was the black piece of paper because it had no color, and my experimental group was the colored squares. After conducting my experiment, I found that black had the highest average temperature, blue came next, then red, then yellow, then white. This was found by taking their temperatures 3 times after 5 minutes. As you can see, there was a steady pattern of temperatures for each color, with black and white being definite outliers. I also plugged the temperature and area into an equation to find the wattages of each colored paper. The colors with the highest wattages absorbed and emitted the most energy. It followed the same pattern as the temperature, but instead ranged from 0 to 0.4 watts or joules per second. In conclusion, I was able to find out which colors absorbed the most energy through my experiment. My hypothesis was mostly correct, although yellow and red were close in absorption, possibly because they were both lighter and brighter. In the end, I was able to discover the amount of watts of energy each color gave off using the temperature. The results I received from this experiment can now be used to regulate the temperatures of clothing, houses, equipment, and vehicles in different parts of the world.